Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jennifer Blinky. I'm a Nigerian living in Brazil. A few days ago, I made a video about Uruguay, a country in South America, and how Nigerians living in Brazil are migrating to the country. So in my comment section, I got so many questions like, how can you move from Nigeria to Uruguay? How is the jobs over there? And so many other questions. So I went back to my TikTok to look for that man who lives in Uruguay. So if you have not watched the other video, kindly watch it and it will give you insight about what I'm about to discuss in this particular video. Let's get started. Yesterday, while speaking to the man, I got to realize that Uruguay came from Brazil. Like they got their independence from Brazil. I will see if I can drop some of the voices of that man in my video so you guys can also listen to him directly and hear what he's going to say. Okay?
How person go take come Uruguay from Nigeria?
How to come? The issue there is that the embassy is no longer in Nigeria. The embassy is in South Africa now.
In South Africa, like basically you do with that.
So made the person they fly visa to Brazil. You can use bus go Uruguay with leg.
Yeah.
Even
That's
keke
So the only thing, the possible way is to get Brazil visa. Then if you get Brazil visa, come by this thing. Also, if you get an invitation, you send everything to South Africa.
Please tell me more about Uruguay. How is the accommodation like? Is it expensive or affordable?
It's expensive.
Accommodation is expensive. Life is expensive.
Like how much is one room safe con?
One room safe con you can pay is from $250. Yeah.
Yeah, shouldn't be that expensive.
How many years can somebody stay in Uruguay to get permanent residency? To get passport?
5 years.
No, what if they pump again?
But yeah, Peking is different. No? If you born Peking, it's different.
Like how long will you stay after you born Peking?
As a woman, I think immediately you have baby. But these people do not joke with tax.
Wait, if you have baby, no. They'll give you passport, no.
No.
You must follow the procedure.
I think they will give.
I know, like maybe say you go wait like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years.
I think 3 years. 3 years as a mother.
The same thing with Brazil
You
now.
must learn the language. You must speak. You have to speak Spanish.
So,
No.
Study, is it free or paid for?
no, you have to pay.
For studying in Uruguay?
Yeah.
medical too. We have
Medical is free, Abby.
No. Other
No.
things to pay.
But you said it's free the last time now, Mr. Shidi.
No. Is it to study medical or
No, to go to hospital when you are sick.
It's free.
It's free. Okay.
Yeah.
but you go hospital. But
Unless
medication,
if you want private hospital.
medication, now you go buy you. They never give you medication. No.
Tell me more about that country, please.
The main thing they expect now.
See, listen, Uruguay, if you go to interior, medication is free.
But for city,
you have to do it.
you go pay.
But at times they will no. There's some medicine you pay for. There's some medicine no. Because they have to give you, if they give you paper, you have to go to their control medicine pharmacy to give you. Yeah. I remember when I came to Uruguay, when I just start work, I sick a little bit. I went there to hospital, then do everything. They give me paper to go to pharmacy to pick it. But the best place, like when I came here, there's some like 5 Nigeria girls. They are in different city. another city. The those girls, I think they're in America already. They went to America since. But Uruguay is fucking cost. For you to pay a house rent, you have to spend 350. If you want to live well, 350.
Wow.
So
That's like,
uh then
wow.
if you but the only thing that is compulsory is whenever you are working, before you work, you must have a like this insurance. When you are counting, that's, let me say somebody that is working, I have to resign so year.
Also made to understand that Uruguay embassy is not in Nigeria. So I was made to understand that Uruguay embassy has been moved to South Africa, which means that before you can apply a visa, you have to go to South Africa. And the visa is always a sticker visa. So it's not something you can obtain online like an e-visa. You have to be in South Africa in person. And you know, in South Africa, it is not also your country. So if you want to go to Uruguay as a Nigerian, so going to South Africa first, you have to be legal there to be able to be qualified enough to apply for a visa. You understand, which is so difficult. But Nigerians living in Brazil can easily go to Uruguay by bus or by air. You understand? So they said many people that moved to Uruguay, they moved from Brazil. So if you want to go to Uruguay, you have to get a Brazilian visa first before you can go to Uruguay. What are the available jobs in Uruguay? There are so many jobs in Uruguay according to demand, and they pay really high. The minimum wage is over $800, which means that their salaries is always from $1,000 and above for even just a menial job. You understand? So according to him, if you have a good skill or a professional certificate, you can get even a better job that pay as high as $2,000 and above. And he said that people living in Uruguay, many of them work with Amazon and all these international companies that are located in the country. Accommodation in Uruguay is very expensive. Of course, I'm not surprised. When a minimum wage of a country is $800 and above, what do you expect? The rent will automatically be expensive. Well, I don't think it's that bad, because here in Brazil, I pay $300 for 2-bedroom apartment. So if you're in Uruguay, you can actually live with someone. You guys can split the bill. So I don't think it's bad. Then he said, if you want to get a very decent apartment in Uruguay, you'll be spending nothing less than $300 to $350 in Uruguay. It's still fair, because normally one person cannot be living so big. You have to share an apartment with someone, except maybe you're a family and you want to live comfortable because of your children. So the passport of Uruguay, many people condemned my previous video, saying that you cannot travel to Canada with Uruguayan passport without a visa. Well, you can make a research. This is a recent update that people, Uruguayan passport holders, are eligible to travel to Canada with only ETA. It is something that was just updated recently. That is why the guy said many Nigerians in Uruguay, they've all moved to Canada. So, well, I'll ask them, is Uruguay worth living? Of course, they said Uruguay is worth living in, because you ask yourself some question. Why are you moving to abroad? All of us know that we are moving abroad to make money for greener pastures, right? So in Uruguay, we offer you such opportunity more than here in Brazil. I know that Brazil offers so many benefits, but the minimum wage here is very poor. So if making money fast is what your main purpose is in traveling abroad, then Uruguay is the perfect destination where you can earn so well. Okay, because when I compare the salary, Uruguay pays more than Brazil, 2 times. But I was also made to understand yesterday that education in Uruguay is not free. You have to pay to study in Uruguay. But the hospital is free in government hospitals. But here in Brazil, to study is absolutely free. You can study in Brazil for free, like nursing. You can learn any skill you want to learn. And so many courses you can learn here in Brazil for free. Like you can study in Sinai. Most of their courses are free, but some are paid for. You can also study in Don Bosco. All these establishments offer free learning. You can learn to become a software developer. You can learn to any skill that you want to learn. You can even learn to become a bricklayer. You can learn how to become a caterer. You can learn how to be anything you want to learn. All of them are free here in Brazil. But in Uruguay, you have to pay. So before you make that move, think about what you want to achieve. Well, some people here in Brazil, Africans, they move to Brazil because of the Brazilian passport. They want to have their baby, and the baby will become Brazilian citizen. They also get their PR, and in a short while, they will have their Brazilian passport. So, why are you moving to Uruguay? Find that within yourself to know if it's worth moving to. So, guys, that is all about Uruguay. You can see, ask me more questions. Someone said Uruguay is very peaceful, is accommodating, they are so nice, and all of that. Even as an African, you can open a business in Uruguay, just like we do here in Brazil. So it is also foreigner friendly, okay? But it might have a major problem. The major problem you might encounter is the language barrier. They speak Spanish, but here in Brazil, we speak Portuguese, okay? Also, before you can be eligible to have Uruguayan passport, you have to live in that country for 5 good years and also learn how to speak Spanish. But if you have a baby in Uruguay or you get married to Uruguayan citizen, it will take you only 3 years to acquire Uruguayan passport. But don't forget, you must learn how to speak Spanish. So guys, that is all about Uruguay. See you in my next video. I want to share some secrets of how Nigerians are migrating to Brazil. I mean, people are moving to Brazil by air, by sea, by land. You will be so shocked in this discovery.